Hazak u'baruch. Good morning, Morai v'Rabotai. Be'ez Hashem Mincha is going to be 5:45. Please be on time. The halacha, the Shulchan Aruch, discusses wearing a hat in the public domain. And he says that if the hat is fastened very tightly, that it's not going to be blown off by the wind, you could wear it in the public domain. However, if the hat is on loosely, and there's a concern, the wind might come, blow it off, and you might come to carry it in the public domain, so then you're not allowed to wear such a hat in Reshut HaRabim. He gives a few examples of what it means to fasten. One example would be what today we would have like a bike helmet, where you have a strap under the chin. That's a perfect example. Or a hat that's very deep, so it fits like a baseball cap, which fits very well on the head, and therefore it's pretty tight. Usually they're pretty tight, and there's not really much of a concern that the wind might come to blow it off, unless of course it's a hurricane wind, but then we're not talking about that. We're talking about regular wind. So in those cases, Shulchan Aruch says is mutar. However, if it's a hat that easily gets blown off, and again, we're talking about a place where there's no eruv, so then there's actual concern that he might come to carry it in a Reshut HaRabim. Now one might ask, what's the Shulchan Aruch doing? He just said in the previous halacha that you're not allowed to wear hats at all. But we said that was only true because of making a tent, and therefore only when it's a tefach is it a problem. But if it was less than a tefach, it's not an issue. Or if it was soft brim, we said it wasn't an issue. But this still is an issue. So therefore it becomes a pretty serious, a significant issue if a person wants to wear, for example, a black hat in a Reshut HaRabim where there's no eruv. One can make an argument, wait a second, a black hat is not on very tight. It can easily fly off. It's not really deep inside the head. And therefore, it's a problem that it might fall off. He might come to carry it in a Reshut HaRabim. And that seems to be asul to wear such a hat in the Reshut HaRabim unless there is an eruv, or unless he's not walking in a Reshut HaRabim, he's walking in something that would be defined as a karmelit, which we discussed in previous halachot. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.